Hey everyone, welcome back to Dutchman's. In this video I just wanted to talk a little bit about the channel and just what's some other ideas that I'm kind of toying with. So I want to stick to a one video a week upload schedule if I can. Worst case scenario would be every other week, but I also have little things that I do here and there that I'm thinking could be little bonus videos that I just kind of release as I have them. You know, they're just too short to really be anything specific for the weekly video, but they still have value, and I feel like they could still be uploaded and just be like a short little video here or there. So they're not going to be any type of specific schedule. They're just going to be whenever I have them. So these can also be about some of the other hobbies that I have. You know, potentially rock hounding. I like to find agates and things. It could also be about traveling. My wife and I love to travel, not with this current world situation right now, but anyway, these are things that I'm kind of toying with and wanting to release as well. So I would like some input in the comment section on what you think, and if you would like to have that type of content, because I could just stick to my weekly videos if that's all you really care about, or I can have these extra little videos just here or there. There can still be garden related, but they're just going to be small. You know, they're just little things that they're just not big enough to really be their own video. So anyway, with that said, I have a couple buckets, and one of the little things that I want to do today is collect some leaves. So there's this native big leaf maple that's in the back over here behind the house, or in front of the house I should say, and it always drops its leaves really early. Like, we're literally September 1st and it's already dropping leaves. It's a little insane to me, but it's a native. I don't know if it's just that tree, or if it's just a species, because I don't really see it too much anywhere else. So I'm thinking it's just this individual tree. But anyway, let's go collect some leaves. So there it is. It's not a whole lot yet, but this is just the first little drop that it does. There's a tree. I believe it's a big leaf maple. It's a native to this area. So this will help with some biomass. It's always good to, like, I'll talk about this more in depth, but one of the things that I want to do is just increase more biomass rather than just using fertilizers all the time. So your tree uses up the biomass over the course of the growing season, and then you replenish it in the fall and winter time, autumn time, which will break down and then go on to feed the soil, which will then feed the tree. So yeah, let's go collect some leaves now. Alright, that's the first bucket. It's important to note that I'm not taking everything. Just you're going to leave something, of course, for the native trees and everything, the forest, to get its fertilization. So, leaving some. Alright, so I think that'll do. So, a couple things to note. The city maintains this grass here, so they always remove all the leaves, so I'm not too fussed about taking those. And also make sure that you always wear gloves, because you never know what you're going to find amongst the leaf litter. So. Alright, so this is the pot we're going to be working on. It's all of these pots in the front yard, they've been made this first year, and a lot of that soil actually sank. It got used up, it got eaten up and everything else, and that just made it drop quite a bit. So I want to replenish some of that biomass, some of that soil, and the way I'm going to do that is with these leaves. I'm also going to be adding a couple of banana peels in there, some other things that have some more nutrients in it. So the first thing that I got to do is take off big sticks and things. I want to take that out and put that back on top. So I'll start with that. So many worms. That's really good to see. Alright, so let me bring you in a little closer. See how still a lot of leaf litter and stuff in there, which is fine. That'll get eaten up as we go along. This is what I've been adding over the years, over the growing season, I mean. So first I'm gonna add a banana peel in each corner for extra potassium, and I have it, so I might as well use it. And a couple tomato slices that we didn't use last night. Chuck those in there. Alright, so now we're going to add the leaves to this. These are pretty big whole leaves, which ideally they would be shredded, make them decompose a lot quicker, and you know, they wouldn't create as much of a mat as these guys are going to do. But I've done it in the past, so I know it'll be fine. That fig is in the way, but I can't move it because of all the tendrils going down from the strawberries, and I can't cut them yet because I want some consistent rains to come in first. Definitely have to weigh this down with some bark and everything. And once this is wet, it starts to weigh it down and start decomposing. This will pretty much turn into nothing. Plus it'll help with some moisture retention. These big logs, they're gonna really come in handy. These strawberries never took off as much as I wanted them to because of the sinking of the soil. They just made it harder for them to root into because they were also fresh plants, like they were super small. I just gotten them, so this will help them for next year. When the leaves really start falling, I'll probably have to do this again in proper autumn time. It's the way to go. Setting up that good ecosystem for beneficials. Alright, so I took the mulch back off, stuffed it with some more leaves. You really got to pack it in there because it transfers out to almost no soil. And then I realized that I almost forgot the best ingredient, which is the charcoal. That has to go in there. It's a good ratio inside the pot itself, but I also, since I'm adding so much more biomass, I want to make sure that it has more added to it. Some of this is just from my barbecue, the lump charcoal. And some of this stuff has been used already, so it's a little bit smaller. Has some wood ashes attached to it, so it gets a little bit of potassium and phosphorus that way. Alright, I don't even think I'm going to need the entire bucket. Like I said, it's already a good ratio inside the soil itself mixed together. So this is more of a top dressing. Alright, so that's it, all mulched up and ready to go for a while. Like I said, I might have to add more later on, but for now this is good. We'll have a lot more water retention, something to decompose. Let me know in the comment section if you would like this type of content, and we'll see you next time. Tot de volgende keer.